Chris Patton and Luke Johnson back at you here from Villa Grove after one quarter. The visitors, the Atwood Hammond Rajas, lead 10-5 over Villa Grove. And Luke, each team's had some chances, they just haven't cashed in.
Yeah, they've both gone to the basket early. The problems I see is there's not a lot of movement. Like I said before, there's not a lot of movement for the offenses. It'll be a defensive battle from here on out. Who can stop who, keep the other team from scoring as little as possible.
And there we go, another turnover right there. Kind of turnaround is fair play though, because that was one of the, that's what we've seen from Villa Grove, but that time it was Atwood taking the ball away. They've got it with Fagan out top now. He's guarded by Nieto very closely. Fagan dishes it in the corner to his teammate 23, Logan Dukeman. Working around, Andy Webb has it now. His three is in and out. I think we're going to get an over-the-back foul called against number 12, Jesse Ruff. He just kind of used the Villa Grove player who had position, kind of used him and just climbed him like a ladder.
Used him as a vault in gymnastics.
Foul goes against Jesse Ruff for Atwood Hammond, his first, team second. 7 fouls already on Villa Grove, so I'm sure the Villa Grove faithful would like to see that foul count evened out. Brandon Coberline into the game now. He puts up a shot, no good. And getting after it there, the Villa Grove players, Coberline, and I believe that is 34, Gabe Palmer, trying to take that ball away after Atwood Hammond had rebounded it. 10-5, just under 7 minutes left to go here in the second. Ruff has it out top, finds Webb. He's going to drive, spin move, shot put up, and no good. Looked a little out of sorts after that. Nice move to get to the basket. And then Villa Grove comes down and throws it away, trying to throw a touchdown pass, just a little too far. Can't be corralled by Gilbert Nieto.
Yeah, a little bit too much of a hurry on that one. Just threw it a little too far.
6:43 left. It's a 5-point Atwood Hammond lead. Coach Spencer Kirby for Atwood Hammond, you know, you got to be impressed so far with Andy Webb. He's got 6 of his team's 10. But like you've said several times tonight, just not a lot of cutting, you know, kind of making some lazy passes. They're getting intercepted by Villa Grove. Shot goes up and goes down for Kyle Weirman, but he's going to be called for a travel, and that will negate the basket.
I think that's the first time we've actually seen a screen down low for a couple of cutters there, too. It's got Wireman open. He just moved his feet too fast, didn't dribble.
And we have a collision on a screen out top. Getting back up off the ground was 34, Gabe Palmer, but he couldn't put the shot in. Villa Grove's got it into the post, into the paint multiple times tonight, but shots just kind of rolling off and not falling down.
Having trouble finishing with some of the contact. There's a little bit of contact down low, and just can't put it in.
Shot put up, nice baseline jumper by Kyle Weirman. It looked to me like he was maybe even behind the basket, but he gets it to swish through. 12-5, Atwood Hammond leads. Villa Grove got to capitalize on some of these possessions right now. Skylar Orwick drives, tries to bank it in. It goes everywhere but down, and it's rebounded by Atwood Hammond. Villa Grove might need to see some offensive rebounds too, because more often than not, once they get it in, Atwood's taking it away. Webb has it, he drives, he's trapped and gets it off. Shot put up underneath by Jordan Fagan. 4 points for Jordan Fagan, 14-5. It's now a 9-point Atwood Hammond lead. And Villa Grove coach Brian Russell going to the bench trying to find someone who can come in and kind of stop this bleeding and maybe do something on offense. See if somebody's got the touch tonight. Gabe Palmer gets it in the post, works around and gets fouled, almost goes down again, but doesn't, but he will go to the free throw line.
Well, let's see if he can knock the lid off this rim here. I mean, those are two shots right there that went right over the top of the net. Didn't go in, they bounced right back out.
Lucas Larimore called for the foul for Atwood Hammond. There we go, there's a shot up and in, a free throw for Gabe Palmer, his 4th point of the night.
I think Villa Grove's problem right now with getting into the post is they don't have a true post player out there. They got 5 guards playing in the game, and it's tough to get it down low when you got a couple of guys who are inexperienced in the post.
Second shot missed, but Villa Grove does get it back. Another shot put up by Palmer. It looked like he couldn't really extend his arms. For Villa Grove, 22 is into the game. That is Nathan Bradley, according to the PA announcer. He wasn't listed as number 22 in the program we received, but we kind of made a note to keep an eye out on him. So he's checked into the game, and he's going to the basket, and he puts it in very quickly. Nathan Bradley, a little instant offense, 2 points for Villa Grove. It's now 14-8 with 4:37 left to go before halftime, and Atwood Hammond's going to call a 30-second timeout. So things changed a little bit here, a little quick swing, not a ton, but you know, when you're down 14-5, 3 points can really help you get back in it.
Now, when you're down at any time, any points you can get is a big help. It doesn't matter who it comes from. They just, like I said, they're running 5 guards right now without their without number 13, Noah Palmer, in the game with foul trouble. It's tough to go down low. I mean, your guards can penetrate and drive, but when you've got an athlete like Mr. Finnegan down low who can jump, and a couple of taller guys, it's tough to get it down low. And I see they put number 50 in for Villa Grove as a sub. That's Cameron Nell, and he's a bigger body, so I wonder if they'll try and go down to him down low.
Played a lot in the JV game tonight. The Villa Grove won 31-29. Got the final winning basket in the final seconds, and we're going to double dribble called against Andy Webb and Atwood Hammond. So we'll see. Coach Brian Russell for Villa Grove, the time we saw him earlier this year, he went to the young guys, guys that weren't even on the varsity roster that was printed out, and he's kind of doing that again tonight. Some of these guys have since been put on that varsity roster. We got a couple of them have different jerseys, and we'll see what they're able to do. Into the post again to Bradley. His shot almost goes down again. He tried to go up for a rebound against 3 much larger Atwood Hammond defenders. Nice effort and moxie here tonight from Nathan Bradley.
Yeah.
There is a miscommunication between Atwood Hammond's Cody Siebens and Andy Webb. The Villa Grove player tried to go at it, just sees a pass going, doesn't realize there's nobody back there to receive it. Luckily for him, he didn't touch it, and it's Villa Grove Blue Devil ball.
And Atwood needs to start looking to score on offense. The momentum's starting to shift here because of the lack of offense for Atwood. They're turning the ball over, and Villa Grove starting to get it to the basket. That guy come off the bench, score 2 points right away. They need to get a bucket here to change the momentum.
Little backdoor play set up there, and we're going to get a travel called. Cody Siebens went up to get it, tried to go for a little backdoor layup, and a hand got in there from Villa Grove to try and knock it away. He goes up with it, had possession, came down, called for a travel. He looked like he hit the deck kind of hard, but he's up and back playing defense now. Villa Grove has it with Lucas Vandeventer, gives it to Bradley. 32, Austin Hubbard has it. Back to Vandeventer, 3-point shot up, and good! Big shot for Lucas Vandeventer, his first 3 points of the night, and he pulls Villa Grove within 3. It's 14-11. Atwood Hammond with about 3:10 left before halftime. Cody Siebens has it now, feeds into the post. Fagan gets it. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Nice job to kind of sneak in, and Austin Hubbard get position on Kyle Weirman, but then throws it away. Lucas Vandeventer can't come up with it. And it's a turnover, and it will be Atwood Hammond ball.
He was thinking about putting that ball in the basket before he had a hold of it. Just lost it out of bounds.
Team's not really valuing the possessions right now. It doesn't seem like, Villa Grove has gone on a bit of a run here, and Vandeventer had that big 3-pointer, but not taking care, not protecting the ball, trying to maybe do a little too much instead of the fundamentally sound passes. Atwood once again trying to throw some form, a little backdoor, guess it's not going to be an alley. It's an alley-oop if it's not thrown down for a dunk, but just a little backdoor lob play, I guess, is the best way to say it.
Some lazy passes. They're not. He threw that pass from his hips instead of from above his head or at his chest.
Tightly defended, too, while he did it. It was knocked away, went out of bounds, and will be Villa Grove ball as they're running through. 3-pointer, another one put up by Vandeventer, though. Long rebound goes to Skylar Orrick. He puts up a shot, no good. Fagan has it for the Rajaks. He's going to try and slow things down a little bit, but then just as I say that, he passes it off to Cody Siebens. Webb has it now. Went right over the top of Weirman, who was posting up, and gets it to Jordan Fagan, who has 6. 16-11. Here comes Villa Grove. Gabe Palmer goes through some defenders. Shot missed, though. And just that contact getting to him yet again. And I think we're going to, I thought we were going to get a foul on Atwood Hammond going after the ball, but instead Villa Grove stepped out of bounds.
There's really no flow to either team's offense right now. so sporadic, and it's chaotic almost with all the physicalness going on, and the quick shots and maybe some of the bad shots. They've had a couple of good back doors and a couple of good drives to the hoop, but other than that, there's really no rhythm to either team.
Wehrman has it out top and almost gets in the way of a pass to Cody Siebens. Siebens takes it away, got a little seal off from Fagan. Siebens puts it up and in, lays it in for two. 18-11. Atwood Hammond has stretched it back to a 7-point lead. Trying to feed the post when it's tightly defended by Fagan. Fagan knocks it away. It goes back with Atwood Hammond. Villa Grove just trying to force it too much. And speaking of forcing it, same thing done by Atwood Hammond. And Austin Hubbard brings it down, gets it to roll in. Looked like it might fall off. He's got 4 points tonight. 18-13, 1 minute left to play here before halftime.
You got to look before you throw that ball. That was just an awful pass. The defender didn't even really have to read it. He just took it. Nice.
Nice move by Fagan to get away from a defender and just kind of bull his way, bullishly make his way towards the basket. And the shot did everything but fall down. It fell off the rim. It's going to remain, though, with Atwood Hammond. 49.3 left. And there's another one of those passes stolen away by Villa Grove. Austin Hubbard thought about it. He was on his left side, though, pushed it back out. They give it in, and once again, Gabe Palmer gets no luck tonight. And Andy Webb has it with 5 Villa Grove defenders between him and the basket. And he pulled it back out, tried to pass it into Wehrman. Ball gets tipped away. It's going to be Atwood Hammond ball. 30 seconds remaining. It's a 5-point Atwood Hammond lead.
I mean, if I'm Atwood, for either team, and then half hasn't really gone their way so much. I would try and hold for as long as I can and take the last possession here, just to not give any momentum to Villa Grove.
Yeah, here Atwood Hammond, you definitely don't want him. Don't want him getting any closer than 5, but as we say that, shot goes up, and here comes Brandon Coberline like a runaway train, and he tries to pass it back towards the half-court line. Stolen, knocked away, and a layup good for Andy Webb. So much for holding it. 12 seconds left. 20-13, 7-point lead. That time, Gabe Palmer fights through some traffic, and his shot goes down that time. 20-15, 5-point Atwood Hammond lead, and we're going to call for a carry against Atwood Hammond, against Cody Siebens, right by midcourt. So 2.7 seconds left, down 5. Villa Grove's going to have a chance to heave it up there.
They have a good spot right here on the sideline. Get it in, get a shot.
Gets it to Miles Boatwright into the game. He passes off. Shot put up by 34, Gabe Palmer. No good. Tightly contested shot just rolls away. Corralled in by Cody Siebens, and that brings us to halftime. So after 2 quarters of play, Atwood Hammond 20, Villa Grove 15. You're watching high school basketball on DouglasCountyDigest.com.